want to identify yourself to me?
Don't know what you mean, mate.
Do any of you guys want to identify? Who the hell are you all? I mean, did you get your coffee? Did you get them on eBay?
Come on. Who are you?
Did you get your uniforms on eBay?
Come on. No.
I'm a member at Public, but who are you?
So are we.
So identify yourself. It's in your policy. Yes, it is. Do you know what else is in your policy as well? Your code of practice.
Because if you genuinely want me just to do my job, I just want to do my job. I've got to protect the staff, so come out here. And
you're not the landowner anyway, so you can't even trespass me.
You don't mate.
You can't even trespass me because you don't own the place. You're not the landowner. Who's the landowner?
Well,
get away from me.
I did, man, mate. Yeah.
Mate, you're bigger than me.
No, it don't matter about that.
What do you mean you felt?
He was making threats I once, so I felt threatened.
I won't make.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where accountability gets tested and the truth gets exposed in real time. Today's video features Auditing Yorkshire, one of the UK's boldest and most relentless public auditors. And trust me, this encounter escalates fast. What begins as a simple filming session outside a prison quickly turns into a tense showdown as officials and security staff attempt to challenge, intimidate, and regain control of the situation. But instead of backing down, the auditor stays calm, sharp, and fully informed, shutting down every accusation with confidence, policy knowledge, and precision. The tension keeps building as the confrontation unfolds, exposing exactly how quickly authority can overstep when someone knows their rights. If you enjoy real-world accountability, powerful confrontations, and informed citizens standing their ground, you're going to want to watch this one until the end. Be sure to support Auditing Yorkshire through the link below. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the next explosive breakdown.
Just so you know, you're being filmed and the police want to work on private property.
Been filmed?
Yes.
Well, you're well within your right to film me, mate.
I am,
Yeah.
Just like vice versa.
Yeah, there's no problem with that.
I mean, police run away.
Yeah.
It's on private property. So if you want to go back to the main
Police?
road,
No.
it's fine.
Police don't scare me, pal.
I'm not trying to scare you.
Police can't do anything to me. I'm not committing a crime, mate.
But you are actually trespassing.
I'm not. Trespassing's not a crime. It's a civil matter.
It's
Okay? There's an implied right of access, section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972. Your gates are wide
It's a
open.
private car park.
Well, shut your gates, then. Shut your gates, put one on a locking system. You press a button in your office,
The police are coming anyway.
and you don't have to get off your ass to come and let visitors in.
Really, the police
Well,
come anyway.
I'm giving you some advice, mate. It's really good advice, trust me.
It's fine.
I'm a smart guy, mate. I'd listen to what I say if I were you. All right. So you're going to move out of my way because I'm actually leaving this part of the prison now.
You can leave.
Is that all right?
Yeah, of course, there you go.
Where's Muppet?
Go on.
Want to identify yourself to me?
Don't know what you mean, mate.
Do any of you guys want to identify? Who the hell are you all? I mean, did you get your coffee? Did you get them on eBay?
Come on. Who are you?
Did you get your uniforms on eBay?
No.
I'm a member at Public, but who are you?
So are we.
So identify yourself. It's in your policy. Yes, it is. Do you know what else is in your policy as well? Your code of practice. Not to approach people like me.
Not approaching you,
So you've approached me, you've interacted with me, you've engaged with me.
Making threats towards
Don't know how many other ways I can say it, right? Rub them brain cells together, my friend. Let the penny drop,
Yep.
right? So you're not going to identify yourself?
Not this moment.
Okay, no problem.
Finish, go for it.
I've not finished, but I'm finished.
Fine, no.
I've finished in this little bit here. What is it with you, please? Are you a failed police wannabe or something?
No, well, no, I've never joined the
All right,
not for me.
that's good to know. That's very good to know. I'd have actually been polite and open and transparent with you. No, I would have been polite, open and transparent if them two guys didn't infringe my human rights. If they hadn't have infringed my human rights, we'd be talking on a different level.
I was there, they didn't infringe no human rights.
They did, he stood in front of me. Right, listen to me, listen to
He
me.
asked you to leave.
When I went to walk that way,
He was told not
and
to
he
let you
stood
by
in
the
front of
police.
me,
He was told by the
he was
police.
blocking,
And you're,
he was blocking my way, he's infringing my rights.
no, he was told by the police.
I'm actually suing,
Big lad, are you going to listen to
I'm
me?
suing a prison in Wales for
Right,
doing the
fair enough.
exact same thing. So do you want to keep arguing with me
We're not arguing.
and thinking you're right?
You're just walking
We've asked you
out.
to move
Because you're
on.
wrong,
You're leaving.
you're wrong.
That exchange laid out the dynamics of the entire encounter. Staff initially acknowledged that filming was lawful, but then shifted tone into pressure, sarcasm, and repeated demands for identification. When the auditor refused to be pushed off balance, he responded with calm legal reasoning, questioned the trespass angle, and highlighted how quickly the situation shifted once authority felt challenged. What stood out was how humor and legal clarity were used to break the seriousness of the intimidation attempt, reducing its impact in real time. After the filming issue was effectively conceded, the justification for further pressure weakened, and the push for ID started to look more like damage control than a clear legal requirement. By staying composed and consistent, the auditor removed the emotional leverage from the exchange. In situations like this, understanding what can and cannot be demanded makes a major difference, because uncertainty is often what creates compliance. So in that moment, would you have stood your ground on the trespass claim or disengaged once filming was confirmed as lawful?
It was infringing my human rights.
Okay.
Yeah?
But he was defending the
I have
crowd's
freedom of
property.
movement, and he was stopping that.
The police had informed me
Right.
he could defend the crowd's property.
Okay?
I was just asking you to leave.
I know what I'm doing, my friend.
You do.
I do. I know what I'm doing more than you.
What you're trying to do is antagonise people. There's no point
No,
for,
not.
for 25 views, is there?
25 views.
Please leave. 'Cause we've
25
got a,
views.
Mate, we've got a resume to run, please
Right,
leave.
a day ago, I put a video on,
No, mate, we'll
right,
talk about it outside the
a
gate.
day ago,
So the staff can
and it got
come on.
75,000 views in a day,
Fantastic.
right?
Let's leave.
So,
We'll chat about it
25 views?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
outside. Come on, mate.
You obviously don't know nothing, do you? I don't want to talk to you anyway, I'm going.
Too bad, mate.
I'm finishing my story, okay? And stop wasting taxpayers' money. I'm sure you've got jobs to
I've
do.
got to protect the staff,
Don't
haven't
keep
I?
putting your hand out,
Just asking you to leave the crowd
right? You can
property.
ask me. You don't use your hand to ask me, do you?
Fantastic.
Right? Stop wasting taxpayers' money. Go do your job. Right? Go on. You as well, coach. Go on, go do your job. Shoo.
This is our job.
Shoo. It's not your job. This is not your job. Do you not have security? Do you not have security on site?
Security.
Who?
Security.
Where other?
Why now it's us?
Where other?
Why now it's us?
It's you.
I know.
You're not security though. You're a prison officer.
Yeah, it's the same
It's a
thing.
different thing. It's a different job title.
It's not, mate.
Yes, it
It's
is.
not, it's not.
You are not security. In your contract of employment, does it state prison officer or prison whatever else or security guard? You're not security guards. Do you have an SIA license? Of course you don't, because it would be a conflict of interest. You wouldn't be allowed one. Therefore, you are not security guards.
I'm in prison, mate.
So jog on and go do your job.
We are.
You're probably in public path.
I am on public path, so go away then.
You're just there.
Jog on, you're making yourself look like an idiot.
Yeah, study it.
Yeah, with your little baton. Are you even allowed one of them
What's
battens?
for that?
You're allowed them?
What's for that?
Says who?
Oh,
Law? All right. I look that up because I'm not 100%. I don't know everything. I'm not a complete smart ass. Yeah, but you're a proper little Bobby wannabe, you aren't you?
Not me, mate.
With your little
Never
body
applied
cam
to-
and
never
your little
applied to-
handcuffs,
never been interested.
your little CS gas.
It's not CS gas, that's very different.
Eh?
It's not CS gas, looking just...
What is it? Fibre gel?
Yeah, keep your distance from the
Keep my, I'll come up to the gate for one. What is it? Fibre gel? Well, what is it then? Water? Holy water.
Things escalated the moment staff stopped controlling the narrative and tried to reframe a lawful filming situation as hostility. Instead of engaging with the actual legal basis, they leaned on tone, repetition, and authority posturing, repeatedly telling him to move on while ignoring his clear position that he was standing on public space. The auditor didn't match their emotional escalation. He stayed composed, corrected their wording in real time, and kept bringing the focus back to where he was legally allowed to be. That refusal to accept their framing is what changed the balance of the encounter. Once the narrative pressure failed, their confidence visibly started to crack because every instruction now had to stand on its own rather than on assumed authority. What you're seeing here is not just disagreement, but a breakdown in performative control when someone knows the limits of it. When calm legal knowledge meets pressure tactics, the pressure stops working. So in that kind of moment, would you continue standing your ground on the public path, or choose to disengage once the tone starts escalating?
Oh, your little button. You're a proper copper wannabe, you aren't you?
Never even applied. Not
yeah.
interested.
Little proper copper wannabe. You've even got
Never-
tattoos to go with it.
I've got tattoos, yeah, I've got loads of tattoos.
And muppet little haircut.
Nice, I'm Romeo. Do you not like it?
And then you've got big man there stood with his arms crossed, acting like he's hard.
Nah, I don't always just stood there. Very nice, is it?
You're alright, hands in pockets.
You're not so bad yourself, but...
I'm alright, me, mate. Listen, I've done 15 prisons.
Job, then.
15 prisons.
I've seen your
And
content.
I've did an open prison last week.
I've seen your content. It can be a little bit more informative.
And mate, guys, there's no problem.
You can make some...
That's funny, I've seen nothing, Johnny.
What do you mean you've seen
No.
my content? What content?
I've seen nothing.
YouTube.
Who said out about YouTube?
I've seen
Your
nothing.
content.
I make these documentaries for myself, for matters of public interest. I never mentioned YouTube.
I did.
Well,
I'm
you,
saying
that's
you-
your... That's your prerogative then, isn't
I
it?
came out and asked you just to leave the property. And
Well, listen.
I'm happy now.
I got approached in that car park when I first came,
Shouldn't have been in
and that
there,
prison
mate.
officer said to
Shouldn't
me,
have been in there.
I went, bloody hell mate, shit me up, you didn't have to creep up. And he went, oh, ninja style, and laughed. And I went, if you're going back inside mate, tell them I'll be about half an hour, but I'm going. And he went, yeah, no problem. So I take it as a lack of communication, and he hadn't told you.
He told me, yeah. But
Oh, right, so what are you bothering me for then?
That's all I've asked you. Now you've left. You're free.
I'm not taking pictures of your cars. I'm not recording your cars. Eh?
You are filming.
Yeah, but I'm filming the prison.
No, you're not allowed.
Oh,
to.
yeah, I am allowed
inside
because
the
you know
gate.
you know your prison, your picture of your prison. It's in the public domain. So why am I not allowed to?
From there you are, mate.
Why is it top
Nobody
secret?
said anything to you now. You're past that point, are they?
But I could stand in there and record. I can. Why can't I?
'Cause it's Crown property.
Yeah, but it's not inside the prison.
Oh, it's Crown property.
It doesn't matter. Crown property, our property, we pay taxes. Tell you what, these coppers are in no rush to get here, have they?
Probably won't. Come on, mate.
Yeah, probably won't, mate. You've wasted your time ringing them.
I've done what I've done. I've done my job and my process. You spoke about processes.
Yeah,
doing
but
the job properly.
I'll be honest with
I
you.
protect the staff, aren't I, there?
Listen, I'll be honest with you, right? Can you just do me a favour, right?
Yeah.
Because I've only really spoken to you and had a nice conversation with you, haven't I? So can you just do your job and identify yourself to me?
I'm CM Johnson. I'm orderly officer for today at HMP. I'm more than happy to.
Right.
I've
Do you know
asked
what,
you
mate?
earlier in the day to leave the property.
Staff initially relied on a mix of swagger, mockery, and broad assertions about Crown property and the need to leave the area. When those statements weren't met with compliance, the tone shifted toward instruction and control language rather than clear legal explanation. The auditor continued filming and responded by asking for specifics, which forced the interaction away from commands and into justification. That's where the imbalance became more visible. Once staff acknowledged awareness of his filming but still struggled to clearly articulate a lawful power behind their demands, their position weakened. The reliance on tone and repetition started replacing legal grounding, and the exchange shifted from authority-led instruction to back-and-forth justification. The key dynamic here is that uncertainty on one side creates space for pressure on the other, but consistent requests for clarity can reverse that pressure.So in that situation. The real question becomes whether you treat a Crown property assertion as enough to comply immediately, or whether you continue filming from a lawful public area while asking for the exact legal basis behind the instruction before acting.
You have, I'm not being rude, but you've redeemed yourself. You've redeemed this prison because you've been professional and you've done what you're meant to be doing.
That's what I'm saying, mate.
I know it's a good prison.
Informative.
HMP Hatfield Open Prison, that's a good prison.
They're all good prisons.
Most prisons are good prisons, and that's what I go. That's why I go and I do a documentary and I highlight the goodness and the badness.
Contact the press office and they'll assist you.
Yeah, but I don't need to.
You don't.
I don't because why do I need? This is what the police say. Contact the press office. Why do we need to do that?
Just for more informative content, you for your followers.
Yeah, but we create our own content. That's why they call us content creators.
It would be better if it was factual.
And we're not breaking law.
You was that. You're not now, man, mate. You're totally not.
Well, we wasn't.
You was.
It's a
man.
civil matter, mate.
It is a civil matter, yeah.
So
you'd have
to take me to court.
Why would you want to do that? Because if you genuinely want me just to do my job, I just want to do my job. I've got to protect the staff. So come out here. And
you're not the landowner anyway, so you can't even trespass me.
You're not, mate.
You can't even trespass me because you don't own the place. You're not the landowner. Who's the landowner?
Oh, mate, King now. The King bought it.
So it's HM prison, so the Crown will own the prison, but the land what the prison is on, does the prison own the land as well? Or
Crown owns, yeah.
Or does somebody else?
Crown owns.
So the Crown owns the land and the prison?
So do us a favour then, you stay out the car parks for today, we'll go in and look after the lads inside, get the best quality service we can, and you'll do your content from the public paths, yeah?
Yeah, but I never asked you to come out.
No, the staff did because they felt threatened by a guy in the balaclava.
I've just got over COVID, mate.
As you obviously well know, risks are heightened.
I had COVID for a week.
Yeah. So you're happy to stay on a public path?
But it didn't need 4 of you, did it?
I felt threatened.
7 about 10 minutes ago.
I brought two, but
who were threatened?
Using them, so I felt threatened, so I brought colleagues.
Get away from me.
I did, man. Yeah.
Mate, you're bigger than me.
No, it doesn't matter about that.
What do you mean you felt?
I was making threats I once, so I felt threatened.
I wasn't making threats.
Are you happy to stay on the path?
Well, yeah, hang on, what threats were we making?
Thank you, man.
What? I've got everything on camera. I wasn't making threats. If police do come, I'm just going to send them back into you so they can find out what threats have been made.
That moment shows a clear split in approach among the staff. One officer de-escalated, spoke more professionally, and directed the auditor toward the press office, while others continued leaning on vague references to authority without clearly grounding their instructions in specific legal powers. The auditor stayed composed throughout, acknowledged the more reasonable tone, and then immediately pushed back on the weaker trespass reasoning. What's interesting is how the dynamic changed when professionalism entered the exchange. By separating the officer who was acting constructively from those relying on unclear assertions, the auditor highlighted the difference between proper procedure and unsupported pressure. That contrast made the inconsistencies more visible, especially around what authority was actually being exercised versus what was being implied. The key takeaway here is that clarity forces accountability. When instructions are vague, asking for the exact legal basis shifts the burden back onto the person giving the direction. Whether someone chooses to contact a press office or continue filming from a lawful public space depends on how confident they are in that clarity and how the situation is unfolding in real time.